What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another broadcast. Today, we are coming off an unfortunate 129-109 loss against the Boston Celtics in Boston, and this game just really sucked from the very start. We were getting outplayed, and to be honest, I was not a big fan of how we were playing, what type of basketball we were playing. I just wasn't, in that right mindset, and unfortunately, those losses suck, but good thing we always have a new game to play. We're gonna take a look at we obviously got all the social media stuff down, and this game really did suck. It was a bad loss. I wouldn't say bad, I wouldn't say terrible, but it definitely wasn't, we could have definitely made it beneath 10. But, as I said, we're going to have more stuff coming up soon, some more stuff to do, so, to be honest, let's get back into the drills and do that stuff. Actually, speaking of drills, we just got a text. I think actually it would be a great time to talk to Chris Brickley. I think it would be, let's head over to his gym and run some threes. To be honest, we're gonna need it. We just came off a loss. We're gonna try to get back into that win column. I think we are gonna get into that win column because we're facing, I'm pretty sure, the 1-14 or 15 Wizards, which you already know how that would probably go. Went over to Chris Brickley's gym, which I'm pretty sure is over here. I think we're starting to learn our way around everywhere. Brickley's gym? Yep, it is Brickley's gym. Alright. Hey, everybody. Alright, Brickley. Gonna need you.
Chris.
Welcome in, MP. Got some other guys here. Would love to test you and see if you could really hoop.
Let's go.
Alright, 3v3 scrimmage. Let's do it. Up. Ooh, that's blocked. Frick. Wait, frick. I'm like really confused right now. Am I on offense or defense? Okay, I'm on defense. Okay, alright. I'm sorry, I was really confused in that first run. Dang, got me confused. Got it. Here we go. I'll set a screen, gentlemen. Get in there, come on. Not bad. Nope, never mind. Oh. What? Oh. Oh, come on, dude.
Ball coming! Get the rebound!
That's not your range, man. Come back in here.
Go, Brickley. Come on. share screen. Dude, that's actually so annoying, bro. The game is like programmed for that screen to work like every time. Get open, bro. Come on. Nope, never mind. Oh, I mean, jump. Back out. Nope. Alright, nice. I'm playing garbage here. Just like how we were playing that other game. Take it. Go! There we go, come on. Here we go, we're on like a 4-0 run here. Oh wow, good aim. Dang, great lane right there. We will give it to this, please. Come on, dude. Alright, they're on a 4-0 run of their own. Almost. My bad, bro. I wasn't in the paint.
Who's watching him? Stay there. You can't rain. You can't show. You missed bad.
So. Overclick, come on. Oh. Come on, dude.
Don't let him shoot that.
Nope. Hey! I'm right there. Oh my god! Donovan Mitchell! What are you doing? Donovan Mitchell! Donovan Mitchell, give me the ball. Berkeley, come here. Okay, I'm gonna shot a screen for no, Berkeley! Berkeley, you're insane! Berkeley, 3! Okay. Alright, I see you. Very stressful game. Ugly game. Gonna go out. Anthony really has nowhere to go. McGee has the ISO. Anthony 2. Wood has to go, and it doesn't go. The rebound is MP. Gives it back. Berkeley 3. It's no good. Yep. Resend. Reach and foul. The guy. He's second. Anthony.
Get there.
Yep, 3. Good. Ah, 3. cuts the lead to 4.
Hey, yo, right here. Oh, come around.
Nope. Alright, don't come up to me. Shoot! Got him, Mitchell! No! Mitchell, what are you doing? Frick, my bad. We're really losing it. Hey, come on! Hey, there we go. Game over. All right. GG's. Oh, that was it. That was a stressful game. Stressful
Man,
game.
you were a beast out there today. Hope to see you back soon.
Man, most definitely.
All right. There we go. Nice. All right. So there were some 3v3s that we did at Brickley's gym. Pretty fun, and I think we should now get back to the arena, face our next opponent, the Washington Wizards. We're gonna be going to Washington for this game, so avoid the upset. Yeah.
All right, MP, you ready?
Oh, we're facing the Wizards. Here we go. We're here, Washington.
There he is, the man, the myth, the
There
legend.
we are, Washington, facing the Wizards. Gee whiz. So yeah, today is game day. We're here. Let's take a look at the poster outside. I always like to take a look at the poster at the front, of the stadium, if I have a chance to. Take a look at it. There it is, game day. Alright, we're facing the 2-14 Washington Wizards. Game day! Woo! Here we are. Alright. Okay. Thing. Very clumsy. Very clumsy. Alright. Put on our jersey and let's get to the game.
They called this place the phone booth. So dollar for dollar.
Alright, here we are. Here's our jerseys. And here we go. So, we're facing the Washington Wizards. There we are, 15th in the East. They are, I think, dead last in the conference. So, yeah, dead last. And, yeah, so we should be able to win this game pretty easily. But, obviously, we're trying to play every game we can when we have the chance. So, let's try to get back into the win column, and let's get this dub. Hey, but we're in the nation's capital, so, probably, after this game, if we normally would probably hang out at the White House, we try to go to Capitol Hill, and all these monumental places, Lincoln, Ford Theater, all these very nice places. Wow. probably not no purpose.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "incidents" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of the escalations team will respond and address your concern immediately.
Wood buzzer. Okay.
At the small forward position, 6'7", number 32, Rex Middleton.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
All right,
this is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns.
We're 4-0 last
you
week.
take a look at
Obviously,
Los
that didn't change
Angeles.
because
They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
Oh, my
Well, I
gosh.
think for Los Angeles, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Wilsey, Powell, and Leonard play in the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Mills, and it's MP in at the 5. And for Washington, Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year.
Day
Any
before
favorite
Thanksgiving, so they have a
traditions or
D+
foods for
home
you
court
and your
advantage,
family?
one of the worst in
Kevin,
the league.
I'm a sweet potato pie lover.
Should be able to get the
But
stub
I
today.
tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Now, here's Leonard.
Oh,
It's
Fred,
blocked.
block. Wow. That was a hard block.
Now, here's Poole, covered by Mills. And that one, good.
You see the speed at which Jordan Poole comes at you. He is coming downhill fast.
MP with the bounce pass. And stolen by
frick.
Sarr. Here's Poole. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. From 12 feet out. And good.
Hey, there we
as
go.
it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Now, here's Poole. Here's Middleton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Inside.
Oh, my gosh.
Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3.
Hey.
Trains him from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keefe. Now, I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. A moment here now to see the numbers for MP.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here's Champagnie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Oh my gosh.
Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got his second bucket tonight.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Middleton against Powell. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Here's Koulibaly. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Middleton outside. Uncovered. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, Koulibaly. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Stolen by Middleton.
Oh, frick.
A drive by Poole. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, it's a huge effort by Jordan Poole. He is amped up right now.
Now, here's Mills. Defense right on him. Here's MP. That misses off the backboard. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came
Oh,
ready
come
to
on.
play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Powell.
There you go, Powell.
Back to MP. And stolen by
Oh
Shaw.
no, bro! There's a steal!
Middleton
Going back
against
the other
Powell.
way.
And it's Middleton,
Middleton.
penetrating. Here's Koulibaly.
Back out.
Champagnie passes to Middleton.
Middleton. Them funny.
Sarr with it.
Back.
Just 5 to shoot. It's
No
hauled in by
good.
Los Angeles. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovic passes
Oh,
to
and it's
MP.
another steal for Washington!
Middleton outside.
Washington
Pass
driving!
to Poole.
Inside!
Wizards passing it around. No problem
Got it.
knocking that one down.
Timeout!
6 points for
Los
Alex Shaw.
Angeles!
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Right off the bat, they're going after
He's got it!
looking to jump into the passing lanes
9-0
and create some
run.
steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off
9-0
turnovers.
run
Great job
for the
converting on those
Washington
chances.
Wizards. Clippers need it, and they got it. Yeah. We were playing foolish
Wizards
defense
making a
right,
switch here.
right there.
Wizards
against
checked
the,
in.
Wizards.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Wizards. Lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Mills. Right side, Leonard. The shot from the low post is good.
There we go.
Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, with a 7'3" wingspan, Kawhi Leonard can beat even good defense with that reach.
And, Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Bogdanovic dishes to MP. It's Powell on the wing. MP with a screen on Middleton.
Yep.
The shot
Come
by
on.
Powell, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Poole with the screen for Kispert. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
MP deciding where to go with it. Back to Leonard. Lets it go with the three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Poole kicks to Middleton. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Wizards, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Song. George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Coulibaly.
See what we can do here. Come on, there we go. Get on this run. Come on, get on a little run here. There we go. We take the lead. Come on, there we go. 6-point lead. Hey, we have a lead at the end of the first. A pretty ugly first quarter, in my opinion, but. Alright, we're in down by 1 against the 2-14 Washington Wizards.
MV comes in for Derek Jones.
This is going to be a one to remember.
Checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich.
2-14.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Kispert. Here's Carrington. A three-pointer, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
We've got George.
Come on,
Kispert out there, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Kispert, the pass to Champagnie.
Oh my!
Wow, through the contact,
wow,
and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
3, since we fouled him on the 3.
And he hits the first of 3.
Good.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone.
Oh, come on. Wizards
ball. Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season,
for the Wizards,
and they're set to host the All-Star game next season.
Pretty good team. Gonna go up. That is blocked. Wow.
No shortage of stars.
What a block by MP.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David.
We need to take an instant replay of this. Move out real quick. Take a look at this monstrosity of a block. Take a look. Look at that. That's perfectly timing too. I mean, that's something. It just barely got off the fingertips. He touched it right there, and that is still on the fingertips going to the game. And yeah, but what a block here. Bam!
To be quite a spectacle.
Right
Gill is checked in for George.
Anthony Gill.
Here's Kispert. Count it. Kispert's got his first points of the game.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
MP with the bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock.
Hey,
he was all alone on that one. Eubanks got himself on the board with 3 there.
MP might be young, but looking like a veteran with that read and setup.
To the paint. Here's Gill. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
MP with a screen on Brogdon. Mills passes to MP. Rebound, Washington. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. And he makes that one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA who are tapping into an untouched market. Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Need it.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Clippers, #1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
In the corner, Powell with it. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
There we go. Finally, our first points of the day.
If he gets space inside, he will finish.
In the middle of the second quarter here.
Brogdon the pass to George. Brogdon with a screen for George. Down low.
And the inside. It's good.
Holmes throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size.
Wow, the Wizards looking like a phenomenal team here.
Boy, can he elevate.
Inside. Rocco.
Passes to MP.
Up.
It's home.
No good.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Celtics. Here's Carrington.
Carrington, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Oh, baby! He got it. 4 points.
Well, Patty Mills has proven to be a very capable scorer, but he can also be an outstanding passer.
Brogdon looking around. Pass to Holmes. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Here's Coffey.
Hey,
and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Floats one up. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mills. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. MP against Brogdon. Here's MP. A miss that time would have put him up. The Wizards with the lead. Brogdon outside. It's George on the wing. And another miss by Washington.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mills passes to MP. MP.
Come on, timeout.
And they're
Wizards.
beginning to just
That's what we need right there.
Defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
That. All right, timeout Wizards. They got it. They want it. They need it. They definitely got it. Anyways, though, stay locked in, guys. You know, we're playing.
The Clippers also making some changes. Derek Jones,
good.
He's checked in for Eubanks,
but
and Miller's subbed in for Amir Coffey.
Games. We obviously can play the course of this. But, you know, I think we could be doing much.
Washington trail.
There's a lot of room for improvement. So yeah, really that's what I gotta say out of that timeout. I mean, make your shots.
Middleton outside. Here's the floater. Basket counts.
And you know, the scouting report on Middleton is to run him off that three-point line. But Chris has that floater as a counter there. Great move.
Now here's Mills. Guarded by Poole. Mills can't hit. And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Kev, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Pass to Powell. Outside, Jones. A three from MP. It's rebounded by Poole. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Champagny. Middleton outside. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. The second effort. Pass to Coulibaly. Yep,
come on.
Coulibaly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Is it
not a
standout
like part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
To the middle. Here's MP. Now Miller. Up to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Jones for 3. Good.
Yay.
And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Sarr.
Oh, come on, and one.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for MP. Leonard comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Ben Simmons in for Patty Mills.
He does.
Dino Doris at 1
point. 5-1 game. Try to lead. Alright. 8-point game at halftime.
So it's Washington.
I did not like how we played that first half.
At the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Concentrate, fellas.
All right, and now let's talk about that first half in the paint where 2 centers are really battling it out.
The game may be decided in the paint. The center matchup has to be one to watch. I'm sure the Big Diesel approves of that.
Kenny, I haven't used this word since the 70s. You're doggone right. Get the big fella the ball and get out the way.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Alex Sarr in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Wizards leading by 8. Taking a look at
I'm back. I actually need to lock in here because he's about to pass the ball.
Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots.
All right, here we go.
Mills out there with Bogdanovich. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. It's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Mills with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to MP. Washington with the rebound. Sars got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Okay.
Middleton against Powell. Puts up a 3, and it's Chris Middleton with the 3. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And here's Leonard from 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Sars' shot is off.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Come on,
no luck.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Count it.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sar? He is doing it all tonight.
Screen by MP. Now Mills. Leonard finds MP.
Wizards foul. Justin Champagnie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Can't hit from in close. Poole, the pass to Sar. Comes up empty down low. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Leonard. Good. Hey. Working near the hoop.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
To Champagnie. To the paint. Sar's shot is off.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
MP dishes to Mills. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And that one's good. MP.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Middleton, the pass to Champagnie. To the inside. Sar. And Sar throws it down.
Wait,
that's a nice
I
steal
thought
right
that
there
was
by
blocked
Jordan
for
Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
Outside Bogdanovich. And Leonard has it in the corner. MP right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Powell. Takes a shot at the elbow. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, Patty Mills is one of those shoot-first kind of players because it's always been his role. That time in the mid-range, quite effective.
Here's Champagnie. Back to Middleton. Recently doors the clip.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta go eat dinner. All right.
Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
All right, here we go. We are back.
About it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs
with
twice, going all the way back to 2012.
Some
they made
some
their
NBA
first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers.
See if he makes these. This is going to be
Eubanks,
crucial
he's
free
checked
throws
in
here.
for MP.
And he does.
Batum comes in for Powell. And Amir.
And the Clippers just not really having a great game today. Get subbed in. Come on, I don't want to wait. Come on, put me in. Oh, boo. He's going to, oh, here we go. We're making a little comeback here, though. Oh, here we go. 2-point game. Oh, we have a lead? Oh, frick. I didn't even notice that. All right, we have an 9-point lead. All right. We have a 9-point lead.
Los Angeles leading
we
by
cannot
9.
Screw this up.
We've got George. Sadiq Bey is out there with Kispert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Carrington in the 2-guard.
Hey! There we go. Norman
Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
I feel like they're doing much better without me on the court.
Washington
That's a
shooting
bad thing.
38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. They set the screen. Outside, George.
What? There we go! Return it! MP! Yeah! Come on! Let's go! MP! Let's go!
Protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
It's good!
Well, a triple drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Outside, Jones. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's MP. What
MP!
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Brogdon. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. MP's Powell, the pass to
MP.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside. And
let's go. Here we go. We're up by 15 and a drastic turn of events here in this game.
Pass to Kispert. And here's Bey. On the wing, George. Just 3 to shoot. Basket.
Oh!
And tough to miss his man that time. They really seen the whole floor.
Clippers leading by 13. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Strong.
Come on, guys.
To the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
We need a timeout. Okay, here we go. All right, we need it. I didn't call a timeout for a while. I haven't called timeout in a while. But look, we've been doing well. We got on that little run without me in the game. With me in the game, you can already tell with the few minutes I've been in, you can see a change that has happened. I've been scoring, I've been rebounding. We need to help each other out. Okay? I know this. We're playing more aggressive. When they're getting in the paint, we gotta keep it up. Get your rebounds. Be better if we got our own rebounds. Get their defensive rebounds. And go back and score the ball. And if we can keep doing that over and over again, we should be able to win this game. We're up by 10. Think of everything you've gotten to this point. This game has been tough and grueling. Put that inside of you. Channel that emotion that you want to win this game and get back into the win column. All right? Be fierce. Be dominant. Don't be weak out there. We're facing a weaker team. We can't be the weaker one. All right? Clippers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Clippers, let's go.
Sean Holmes, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Substitution on the court.
All right.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
There you go.
MP with the bounce pass. Jones with it. Guarded now by Kispert. Jones, no luck. Wizards trail by 10. Pass to Bay. Kispert with it. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Powell for 3. Sinks the triple.
There we go.
Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Bay. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3-pointer. The shot by Powell.
Come on,
no
foul over there. Come on.
This has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And there it is for him. And so, MV will bring it up for LA. They lead by 11. Offensive rebound. Misses the layup.
Come on, man.
Right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Now, here's Kispert. Guarded by Powell. Here's Bay.
What?
And the rejection by MP. And
come
Bay
on,
throws
man.
it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
Outside, Jones. Back to Mills. Pass to Powell.
Shoot that wide open.
Good on the
Yeah, there we go. Timeout. Washington.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Wizards timeout. They are down by 12 right now with 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Be smart with the ball, okay? Be smart. Don't make turnovers. We haven't made a lot of turnovers yet, all right? The second half, we've been doing pretty good. Score the ball. Don't let them score the ball. And to be honest, you know what? Don't let them score the ball, and we win, okay? Don't overthink it. Defense wins championships. Don't overthink it. Get your rebounds. Protect the ball. And pass the ball to your teammates, because not to the other team, because that's how we lose. All right, I'll do another timeout at like 3:30.
Hey guys, Brian
around them, maybe 4. If it's going downhill, maybe even 4:30.
He tore into his guys. He
Like
said your body language
wouldn't
is
be
awful
surprised.
right
Wizards
now.
team can
You
come
don't
back
even look
really,
like you
really
wanna
quick.
play right now. Should I sub in
Don't
for
give
you?
up
Where's the
threes.
drive to win? Guys,
thank you, David.
Shoot the
And here's
3.
Poole for 3.
That's good.
That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Showing you this Wizards team, they can come back and really bite you in the butt.
Outside Bogdanovich.
Oh, hit my screen,
MP
bro.
sets the screen for Bogdanovich.
Oh, come on, Pete.
Mills.
Oh, 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 no.
3-pointer on the way.
No.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Shanpenny's got
My
his
bad,
5th
my
rebound
bad.
in this one. Here's Middleton, and Washington again with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Mills. The 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Wizards trail by
Such a
7.
bad possession right there.
Pass to Song. Over MP. Sarr's shot is off. And Los Angeles guys shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And here's
we have
Mills
a
for
thing
3.
on. Yeah!
Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 assists tonight. Powell against Middleton. Pass to Champagnie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. And here's Mills from the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Koulibaly. Middleton looking it over.
Thirteen's the lead. Crosses him up.
It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
All right, we need this timeout. Regroup, okay? That's all we needed. We just need to regroup here. So make it or break a timeout. All right, we have the ball. Might as well get a timeout going. All right, you know, might as well. Look, keep doing what we're doing, okay? We have a really good lead, 13 with 3 minutes. If we can just hold the ball and just burn the clock and maybe make a couple defensive stops, we don't even need to be that good on offense. We'll win the game by clock. All right, so just stay locked in, play some good defense. All right, defense win championship. Let's go.
For the Clippers.
Can I have my GOAT activity? Wait, what? How do I?
Now here's Mills, guarded by Poole. It's blocked.
Oh, wow!
This young kid Sarr has major defensive
8-0 run in the last 1 minute for the Clippers.
Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Down by 15. Pass to Champagnie. Middleton up top, guarded by Powell. Looking to end the run. Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Back to MP. That's good.
Hey, there we go.
And that's now
He's got it, MP. Starting to tear the game with 18 points. Fourth quarter barrage.
The challenges, young sir.
Middleton against Powell. Middleton can't get it to go.
No matter what
Two birds.
They just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Takes it out to Leonard. Krills it from outside.
Hey, time out. Washington. 20 points is the lead.
As a result, they may be facing
wow.
just a little bit less resistance
LA
right now.
Clippers.
They are having their way.
Washington
phenomenal.
They're behind by 20.
There we go, and everybody's leaving the arena. Look, you should be proud of how you played right there. We just went up by 20. We were down by, I think, 15 at one point in the game. We made a comeback. We're here now. We're beating them by 20. Give it a round of applause for you guys. Exactly what I said. We got our rebounds. We got our points. We got our assists. We got our, stops that we needed. That is how you win games, ladies and gents. We don't overthink that first half and that third quarter. That first half and that early third quarter, I will say. It was not our game. But look, it doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. All right. Some people say it matters how you start, but at the end of the day, that's when the buzzer hits 0-0. And I get at the beginning, you can get a big lead, but it matters how you finish and closing that gap or maintaining that lead. Because just because you had a good start doesn't mean you'll keep that. At the end, if you have a good ending, you'll obviously keep that ending. This is how logic works. But be proud of yourself. We still have 2 minutes to go. Don't let them clean up the score. Let's get going. And get ready for our next game against the Wizards. Against the Timberwolves. That'll be a really tough one. They're a very good team. And that is a key game. All right, key game. And inside.
Here's Middleton. Inside. Here's Sarr. From down.
I'm right there.
Sarr's got 20 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
Oh, and one for Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
And one gets it going.
The offensive approach for the Clippers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue
three-point play
to just fire away from deep.
And you
complete
also
it,
have to
it's
love
good.
The way they've gotten out and run in transition.
21 is the lead.
Chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Here's Champagny. He's covered by
Yep, great.
Shot
Let's
by
go.
Champagny, no good. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 19-7 run.
Yes, and with this one,
turnover. My bad.
Everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
This was a team performing to
its
fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
You always need role players to step up and help, and it was no different in this one, as everything seemed to be clicking for MP.
MP makes some miss. It's good.
Great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win.
Be the end of it. Clippers are going to get the dub and walk out of Washington alive and avoid the upset game.
Did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a good screen. The three from Poole. And it's MV with the rebound.
Yep, that's your ball game. The Clippers win it 110-87 and knock off
so the
Washington Wizards.
A resounding victory for them. And break in enemy territory.
Great game.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Notice we didn't have James Harden. That was why. Alright, well, we got the dub. And time to leave Washington. But let's take a look at social media and that stuff. We're going to take just a look at how we did in our game. Okay, take a look. So, yeah, I mean, look, 20 points, 23 boards, 7 assists, 10 field goals. I think that was great. I mean, these are phenomenal points right here. This is, phenomenal. I mean, look, me and Kawhi combined for 42, so that's really good. And yeah, I mean, here I didn't see anything going for the Wizards in that second half. But look, all of our starters got double-digit points, which is very good. And they all did pretty good on, defense too. So I gotta give my guys credit. They did great today. Totals, yeah, we just outscored them in every category starting wise. I feel like their bench is what gave them that momentum that they needed to make the game competitive in that first and in that start of that third quarter. If we can take a look though, look at this, right? 20 points off 23 rebounds. If you take a look, 7 assists, 0 steal, 3 blocks, 6 offensive rebounds, a B+ grade. That is phenomenal. And if you take a look at our first half stats, our first half stats were not correlating in any way, shape, or form at all, really, in this game. If we take a look at our first half, like I'm gonna look right now and see how well we did at that end of that quarter. Like we ended off with about 6 points. Yeah, so at the end of the first half, we ended off with a grand total of 6 points. We doubled that, and 6, 12, 18. We actually tripled that and a little bit more. Rebounds, we doubled that and a little bit more. We had 9 rebounds, 5 assists. We had more. We didn't have more, but we got more. And we had 1 foul. That's all I can really see. But yeah, I mean, just those 2 stats alone, points and rebounds, 6 and then to 20, and 9 to 23 is phenomenal, I think. And where it really got out of hand was, I think, our little run that we had. And I'm trying to find it when I came back to eat. No, it was like great. I want to see that run that we had. Okay. Yeah. So here it is. So we were down 53-61 with about 6 minutes in the third quarter. And then, yeah, we were down 62-53. Oh, wait, and actually 63-53. So we're down by 10. Then we get that, get that. Yeah, wow. We just had a big run there at the end of that. Yeah, at the end of that third quarter, we had that monstrous run. And then that fourth quarter, you gotta know how it went. We outscored them. They had, what, 69-87. So 87 minus 69. 87 minus 69. That's 18. They scored 18. We scored in that second half, 110-78. We scored 32 minus 18. That's a 14-point differential, 32 and 18. And then that second half alone, we went from 44 points to 110, which is a 66-point second half. That meant we averaged 33 points a quarter. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. Very good. So, okay. If I can view my stats that I got, I can't see it. But yeah, we did pretty good. Look at social media. I love at MP there. I said it. I love him. I'm freaking out over. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Timberwolves are winning streak at 11. Wow. They're very good. Alright, yeah, so we didn't have James Harden in that game. We didn't have him. He was out. So that sucks. But he was out. But yeah, so you know, sorry, we still got it done. We got the dub. And we can now go to our next game, which is against the Timberwolves. We are at Minnesota for this, so it's a key game inside Minnesota. All right, they are 13-4, third in the West. This is going to be another tough game. Last time we faced a really good team, we lost. A tough game, 121-109, and then we bounced back and won, and now we're just facing the Timberwolves. So, yeah. Let me actually take a look. Hold on one second, guys. Alright, we can play our next game. Unfortunately, no one's actually going to get on right now, which sucks. But we can now play our next game, our key game against the Timberwolves. Alright, third in the West. Let's do it. If you accumulate your next key game. Yes, I am. They are 13-5.
Best fans we've seen yet.
Alright, here we are. Whoa. What's this? In the NBA Cup, every game is a big game, but when you're up against one of the best, you know there are more eyeballs than usual. Got any special in store for tonight's audience? If I get out on a breakaway, I got alley-oops lined up for everyone on my team. Wait, that'll do fans, team chemistry, plus for fans, team chemistry. We're going up against a great team, and that's what we want to prove we are. Man, plus fans. I'm sure everyone's gonna have a little more gas in the tank for this one. We got alley-oops lined up for if I get out on a breakaway. If I get out on a breakaway. We're going up against a great team, that's what we want to prove we are. Yeah, I think this one, we're going up a great team, that's what we want to prove we are. Thanks for the quick response, very helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. MP talked about using tonight's NBA Cup against Minnesota as a means of proving the Clippers are a great team themselves. Yeah, it's good. I love that MP said that. I love them. Alright, but yeah, big game against the Timberwolves. It's going to be a big one against a tough team. They're a very good team. We can take a look at their record. Here they are. They are 13-5. We are 16-4. 1 loss and 1 win separates us. No, sorry. 1 loss separates us, but 3 wins separates us. But look, this is key right here. Look, key game. If we win against the Timberwolves, okay, if we win against Timberwolves, I'm pretty sure we would clinch the NBA Cup. I might be wrong though, but. Our next game would be against the 5-14 Trailblazers, which suck, right? That should be an easy one. If we can get past Timberwolves, then we'd have to go to, we'll be at home against Portland to end it off. But look, it's going to be a tough game on the road. We have to play with a great mindset. And I said this before, but I want to get off to a good start. I know, starts aren't always the one that decides the game, but I want to get off to a good start, just, to prove that if we do get off to bad starts against other teams, like against Celtics, we couldn't come back from it. So it'd be crucial to come back against, this is our final away game stand, and then we'll be back at home against some opponents. But yeah, here we go. Timberwolves, Clippers. What you doing? I'm here, everybody. I'm here. Let's do it. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Here we go. All right, here we go. Wow, that's a nice path. I just go straight in. Alright, I like the parquet. The parquet looks great. Timberwolves green. I don't know why it's green, but Timberwolves are right. Alright, here we go. Big game.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops.
Here we
feel the excitement in the air
go.
for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Here's a look at some stats for MP.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's MP in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with
Team matchup is Julius Randle on Kawhi Leonard.
And close to a
looks like Julius Randle got the staff advantage.
How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
Big game.
You generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Here we go.
All right.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession, and a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more
drama. There we go.
MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Reed, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, BA.
And Allie, thank you for
that. Hey, there we go.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Do we have James Harden for this
Tons
game?
of power
right.
and
Hey guys,
momentum
sorry.
behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
I don't think James Harden's available.
Here's Edwards. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Down low. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
Dude.
Inside. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Now here's McDaniels. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bogdanovic passes to MP. Out left to the wing. Simmons finds Powell. It's rebounded by Minnesota. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
MP, a screen on Conley. Here's Simmons. Capitalizes off the crossover.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Alright, James came, alright, look, we got to, I mean, I don't really know what's going on here. I think we're missing, we're making, we're getting rebounds, we're not. It's like that game where it's like we don't really know. Like, this is a really early timeout. We have to like things like play out for another like couple minutes, see where things are. But right now, I mean, obviously it's only 6-9. This number. So there really isn't nothing to go through.
And as we near the end of the group stage,
but here it is. Look at that. There is the NBA Cup group standings. 3-0 is the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is their last game. Okay, this is their last group cup game. If we beat them tonight and we win our next game, we take home the dub. All right, we take home the group play, and we get to yeah.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
We get to what's it called? We got to go to Vegas.
Randall inside. Leonard defending.
Knockout
solid D from
So it's a big game here.
Uses the glass to
there we
finish
go.
The layup. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Outside Conley. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's MP.
Hey, come on. There we go. 6-0 run.
At the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Here's Conley.
6-0 run so for the Clippers right now.
Outside Reed. From downtown.
Nope.
Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball.
Oh, here we go. Perfect pass. It's good.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work.
8-0 run.
Real spark plugs on offense.
For the Clips.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to McDaniels. Can they get it? Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop.
MP, a screen on Conley. Simmons, the pass to MP. Leonard with the ball. And right away,
there we go.
With a three-pointer of their own. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Kawhi Leonard leads the NBA in three-point percentage.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And here's Edwards. Coming off a 34-point game against Sacramento.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base.
It's
and
good.
Yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Leonard,
yes,
good.
The three is good.
Putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. Edwards
not bad.
For 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it,
oh my God.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Simmons, following the score by Minnesota. Screen by MP. 6 to shoot.
Shoot it.
Foul. So he draws the
there we
foul,
go.
Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
All right, we're shooting 2.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good. MP. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Jones, he's checked in for Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. Miller's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Mills in for Simmons. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of. because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here we go, Lee! Come on!
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The kick out to Conley. Back to Reed. To the wing, right side. Randall against Jones. Randall, right side. Over Jones. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Mills finds MP. Outside Jones. Miller outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin. Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for McDaniels.
We got this. We got this.
No, wow, I scored at the end of that quarter. Okay, wow, we have not scored. Okay, there we go. I jinxed myself in a good way. Wow, we're not scoring. Okay.
Completely new group for the Clippers.
Oh, we're down by 4. Going into the
Let's
game,
go.
7 minutes in the second. So, big game. A lot on the line. Gotta win. We want to surpass my goal. Becoming an NBA
And about 3 minutes
champion.
played now in the second quarter. Screen by MP.
Come on.
Batum, pass to
No,
MP.
Batum, what are you
Back
doing,
to
bro?
Batum. Now here's Simmons. 6 on the shot
Please.
clock.
Why are you going that way?
The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
No.
MP no good. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Conley and Ann are the 1 of the 2. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Edwards
Wow.
with some muscle.
He just
Edwards
flipped
is
them.
rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end,
Want to play
forcing
Destiny 2
turnovers
so you
and turning
can
those
see final
turnovers
tape
into points
that
at the
you
other
can
end.
get
They're
for
also
free.
managing to make lots of trouble for
I
their
sent you a
opponent
PlayStation
in
invite
transition.
after my game.
Right away, they're
which
finding
is
points
still
on
like
the break.
another long time, but I'll invite you to a PlayStation call so we can talk before I play. Alright, I'm pretty sure you already sent me an invite, which you did. Alright, I'll join you. Alright. Alright, hello.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, can I just finish up my game?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can play like a couple like rounds, like you
Clippers
can
trail
like
by
do
9.
some stuff before you wait for me. Oh, you don't need
Outside
to. No,
Bogdanovich.
you can like do some stuff to wait. All right, because I'll probably do like another little bit. All right.
It's Powell on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Simmons. Batum outside. Fires the
come on.
3. Yes.
Yes.
And that's Simmons with the
Need
assist.
that.
Batum's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Batum is a great spot up threat. He's
Call
quick
that
to get it
timeout,
off,
getting on a
and the
little run.
stroke is
Gotta
pure.
lock in.
Here's Edwards. Tip.
Run all of this. Pull a block. Down deep. Number 24.
Now here's Powell, covered by Alexander Walker. Nice shot by
Hey,
Simmons.
there we go.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Pass to Edwards.
Alexander Walker now covers. Reed for three. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich finds MP. Outside Simmons. Here's Batum. There's the triple. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
He is really getting more than offensive rebound.
The three. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Conley against Simmons. Batum, pass to Simmons. Here's Bogdanovich.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there we go.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here.
Minnesota.
Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, 38-33 is the score, making them call timeout. It's a 5-point game and a big game for our NBA Cup group play. If we win this, we'll most likely win our group because our next game is against, or our next group play, our next key game would be against Trailblazers, which, you know, they're 5-15, so we should be able to win that game. I wouldn't see why we wouldn't, like 5-12, I think, but regardless, they're struggling. They're I think on the struggle bus a little bit, so, you know.
And Minnesota with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Edwards.
Oh, come on.
He's off on the layup.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be?
Oh, again. Oh, yes.
MP shot is off. Minnesota leading by 5.
No, you screwed it up. You had a layup.
Pass to Conley.
Come on, dude. You have a layup. It's a freaking layup.
Here's the 3.
And
it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Go. Okay,
MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. All right,
You
got
me.
2K Insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shines bright in the City of Lights.
Yeah!
Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance.
Hey,
Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding.
Are you winning?
4 straight
down by
goals
1.
have been made off of assists.
Reed for 3.
You got this.
The Clippers grab the miss. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. MP finds Simmons. MP, a screen on Edwards.
Hit that.
Edwards against Simmons.
Oh, hit that. Come
Down
on.
to 5 on the shot clock. Batum, pass to Powell.
Hey, come on. Hit that 3. Let's
Powell's got his
go.
first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Sink that.
And so it's
Boo
Edwards
Birds
who
coming
brings
out
up the
in
ball for Minnesota. Trailing by
Mr.
2.
B, hometown here. Mr. 15, Mr. B.
Reed, a screen on Bogdanovich.
Mr. B or
To
Mr.
win
B?
the drought.
Mr. B.
Edwards can't hit.
You know, he's just not taking good shots. Not taking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Hey, let's go.
Great play.
And for the Timberwolves,
10-0 run. Timeout, Minnesota.
And Chris Finch has called timeout.
Let's
He'll take
go.
the opportunity to regroup.
This game is very fun, by the way. 2K, phenomenal game. Alright, we're on this 10-0 run. Keep it maintained. Keep it going. Drive the ball. Hit it. Get in the paint. Get the ball. Get in the basket. And let's win this game. Come on, we still got another whole half to go. But
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Tia, can I tell you something?
Leonard's checked in for Los
well,
Angeles.
I still am in school right now.
You still in school? Damn.
I'm still like summer break is still happening for me. Or no, it's not happening for me yet. My summer break has not started.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be starting
The
in
Clippers
I
on
think
D.
like 2 weeks.
4-point game.
2 weeks? Ooh.
Exactly.
Outside McDaniels.
So maybe then we can play some
Conley
games,
looking for an opening.
Minnesota
again missing.
This has been a close
were you like
game
better
in a lot
Madden
of
or
ways,
2K?
but they do have an edge on the board.
2K.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass.
I thought you would like football
can make
better.
up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Leonard finds MP.
No.
DiVincenzo with a steal.
No.
Will it go?
Yes,
he
what a
blocks
block!
it off the glass. Wow.
At his size, Simmons has the reach to be a shot blocker, so you've got to be careful when you're trying to rise up around him.
MP with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Simmons, the pass to MP. Back to Simmons. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. MP no good.
Come on,
He
dude.
really bungled that finish.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Randall. Reed sets a screen. Shot is up. And it falls all over the rim and in. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, wasted
There
no
we
time
go.
on that one.
We have
And the
0.9
Clippers lead by
difference
4.
defense other than
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And rejected.
What? Who's that?
And it's out of bounds.
Timberwolves ball, come on.
Just
Oh,
a
they're gonna have to
superb
shoot, like-
read on defense to come up with the block.
Phenomenal.
Terrific
defense right there.
defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
You've been subbed out. All right, let me watch these final 5 seconds.
Just 3 to shoot. Reed for 3. Sinks
come on.
it from
Oh, my God.
distance.
3
7
seconds.
points in the game.
Watch out
2.
now when this guy gets into a rhythm. It is something to
Oh,
behold.
so close.
And
So
so a close
close.
game as we wrap up the first half of play.
All right, we're up
Clippers
by
ahead,
1 at
up by
halftime.
1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third
So,
quarter. See you in
CJ.
just a bit.
Yep.
How's it been going so far? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
How were your grades this year? Let me
decent.
asking.
Hello and welcome.
All
Let's
A's
get right
and B's?
into it. The story tonight is a tight
No.
matchup for the Clippers
No
after
C's.
2 quarters.
Decent.
Only what?
It's a
Some
coach's
D's,
dream
but-
to see the ball
Some
whip
D's.
around
All
the
right,
floor
that's
like
fine.
this.
I mean,
They're
at
playing
least no
some selfless
D's, right?
basketball. It's been a
Yeah,
thing
no,
of
okay, I'm
beauty.
not failing any
Stacking the
classes.
dimes
Well, D
and
isn't
buying
failing.
buckets.
D's still passing.
Well, it's only
At
goes.
least no F's. At least
Next
no
on
F's.
the docket,
Yeah.
power
At least
ranking.
you passed all your
Fellas,
classes,
let's
right?
see which teams are jostling
And you
for
got,
those top
do
spots.
you guys do credits?
Well, I think for the Clippers,
Credits only.
they have the best
Like,
record
if you
in the
pass a
league.
class, you get a
Can
certain
you
amount of
believe
credits?
that? Possibly the most talented
really?
roster.
Oh.
That
Man,
I'm-
they really believe in
I think so.
themselves.
Yeah,
I'm
and
doing
it's
it.
easy
All
to
right,
believe in
anyways,
yourself when all you do is win.
Power rankings, start with first.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
I'm doing pretty good so far in this game right now. Big game. It's a big game. Big game. Lots on the line. You want me to share screen?
Second half of basketball is upon
No,
us,
I'm
and we
playing,
may be in for an
Game of
exciting
Thrones.
finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he
I'm
likes it.
officially
And you know what? They've come at it a few
unquit
different ways defensively,
You quit
and
Fortnite?
nothing has
No, I
slowed them down.
unquitted. I used to be. I used to quit Fortnite.
Oh, what are you
I'm
playing
back.
now? Battle Royale?
Yeah, Battle Royale. I only
Oh.
play Battle Royale.
I would love
Here's
to play Battle Royale
Simmons.
with you.
On the floor for the
Oh, we can play
Clippers.
Destiny.
Powell and
Destiny's fine.
Kawhi
I
in
said
at the
I'd play
forward
Destiny with you,
spots.
so we can play
Ben
Destiny.
Simmons is out there with
Okay.
Bogdan
I'm done with
Bogdanovic.
it.
And it's MP in at the center position. On target from range.
This
that's
is
the one
why
thing I do play.
Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this
Sometimes I
offense.
play other games,
It's his
but mostly
ability to
that.
stretch the floor like that.
I remember when I talked to you when we played Fortnite, you didn't really like Battle Royale that much when you were playing
Randall with it.
Fortnite.
Let's go with
I
a three.
sorry.
And another
Oh,
three from
yeah.
Minnesota.
Well, I didn't like where the game was going, so I was only playing.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific
Yeah,
answer
I
there.
have my interest in Fortnite things. So,
Here's
the Toy
Simmons.
Hunt, aka the 8-hunt
Again, the
era,
Clippers score.
They do not need
that
Simmons to be a
era of me
three-point
playing
shooter. If he
Fortnite
can
was,
hit the
that's all I would
mid-range,
play as
that
creative.
opens up a lot by itself.
Now, I'm
New
back
era?
to
Outside McDaniels
New era, new,
Pass to Randall.
new you.
to the
yeah,
inside.
kind of.
The kick out to Edwards. Here's Randall.
My relationship with Fortnite's very, very
Love hate.
For
The love hate relationship.
yes.
They get the rebound.
You could definitely say that.
Outside Conley. Takes a three.
Right now, I love the game.
Here's Reed.
Come on.
Missed it.
Get a rebound,
Even after all
finally.
those chances.
My
Clearly
goodness.
out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Come
That's
on,
exactly
dude.
how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Simmons against Conley.
Three.
McDaniels from long range. That one's good.
We
And
have
it's
the shit.
Conley
Oh.
who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Simmons. Pass to MP. Back to Simmons. And he makes it
Hey,
on
let's
the
go.
layup.
Come on.
Simmons has got 8.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
Now here's Conley. Back to Randall. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Simmons against Conley. And Simmons, here we
Oh,
go.
come on, let's
Bang,
And
let's
trades
go.
him. A solid 5 for 6 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Randall outside.
I love that.
Reed sets a screen. Randall inside. Leonard's there. Randall, good. He's got 12.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
MP outside. Pass to Bogdanovich for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simmons against Conley. Randall outside for the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Simmons has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Powell. Reed with the rebound.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
You know that. No question about his abilities. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Here's Randall. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd.
Hi, someone hacked me.
MP, the pass to Simmons. MP, a screen on Conley. Back to MP. Oh, look
Go,
at
there
MP
we go.
doing his thing down there.
Defensively, they've got to
Doing
get
his thing
more
down
bodies
there?
in the
That's
paint.
not
That's
weird.
3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Edwards with it. He's got 15 from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field. That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually
Ow!
gonna
Oh my
make
gosh,
those.
this guy's actually hacking.
McDaniels passes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
All right. We called the timeout. We needed it. 56-55 is the score. We're down by 1. It's been back and forth, but look, we ought to stay in this game. All right. I think we just have to keep doing what we're doing. And I mean, just help each other out. We're not really consistent on offense, and we're not really consistent on defense either. We're really inconsistent, but we're still in this. So I want to make things more consistent, bump up the pace maybe a little bit, maybe make things a little bit faster, take the open shots when you have an open shot. I know in that, early we didn't really, but yeah. So overall though, we're doing pretty good. Staying in this game, we're only down by 1, but it feels like we're up. So
Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zoop.
I'll simulate. It's gonna be scary. This is where the tides can really turn in the game. We're gonna see. I don't think I'll be in for another, till like the 4th quarter. So see how our team holds up. Okay, we're up at the end of the 3rd, 69-58. And we are in the game, up by 1. 10 minutes in the 4th. This is going to be a really good game. One to remember. The last time we were in a game kind of like this was last game against the Wizards.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo.
Close.
He's out there with
broke
Edwards.
Away in that 4th quarter.
Gobert is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at power forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Gobert plays.
Hold up. I just want to look at that again, bro. Let me just look at that.
As tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Well, Los Angeles shooting pretty well at 45%. Powell finds MP.
Oh, that's a pick.
Oh, that's some ball.
MP, a screen on Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done to the paint. Out to Powell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Screen by MP. Fires the 3. Bogdanovic, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Edwards. DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside, Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
No good.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And he's good on the second.
He missed the chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Bogdanovic against DiVincenzo. Basket
Hey,
counts.
come on!
I like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
And you want him taking good shots
I don't know
at this
what
point
our
in the game.
problem
And that
is with
one
Anthony
was
Edwards.
easy.
We're not
you don't want to
covering
give
him.
him
He has
any
20
open
points
shots
today,
at this
10
stage.
of those
Never
coming in
mind
the
the
paint.
layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Powell passes to MP. To the middle.
Here we go.
Here's
Phenomenal
Jones.
pass.
And
Bang!
down it goes. 2
Great
points.
pass.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. for three, DiVincenzo. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Powell passes to Jones. On the wing, Jones. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Down low.
Hey, there we go.
MP drops it in.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
1 by 1.
DiVincenzo finds Clark. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Clark. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Knocked loose. Here's Bogdanovic.
Here we go.
Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clark outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball.
Let's go.
And this game is tied up now.
Tied up.
Pick works
78 all.
But the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Edwards. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that.
Come on, dude.
And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Mike Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Simmons is checked in.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Now Conley. Clark outside. Gobert with a screen on Jones. And here's Clark for 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Powell for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Conley. Now Clark, defended by Jones. And here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Clark. Over Simmons. Minnesota again missing. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
We need it. Timeout called. Okay, guys. Crunch time, it's 78 all. I'm sweating right now. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We cannot make mistakes now. This is a low-scoring game. But look, this is the time we step up and make our offense shine. We are not doing anything on offense. Look, our game, our NBA Cup is on the line. My key game, the one at the beginning, I said my goal is to win that NBA Cup. This is the 4 minutes and 40 seconds of my career where I can define myself. Can I handle the pressure? We have to lock in, make our shots, get this dub, go out of Minnesota alive, and just help out, man. Please, get our teammates the ball. Don't be a ball hog. Get open shots, get your rebounds, as always. Good luck. We're gonna need it in these final 4 minutes and 40 seconds of the game.
For Clark, and McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
All right. I think we have a little ball right here.
Powell against McDaniels. MP outside. Down low. Here's Simmons.
And one, let's go! And one for Simmons.
It goes on Mike Conley.
Ben Simmons
and what do you guys
one.
think so far about the offensive approach
a
for
big
Los Angeles?
one. here in these final 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And I love the fact they
yes,
kept the pressure
Ben
on,
Simmons.
really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. Over Jones. Minnesota again missing. The Clippers lead by 3. It's Powell on the wing.
Here we go.
It's good.
Hey, come on.
Beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 6 assists here tonight. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Edwards to win the drought. Edwards on target.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
MP is screen on McDaniels. Here's Powell. The layup misses.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And yep, it's good. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Here's Simmons. Here's MP. Nice
hey,
dish,
come on,
and the
MP.
goes down. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Here's Reed.
What?
MP
Go!
Powell outside. Pass to Simmons. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Randall deciding where to go with it. Rebound by the Clippers. Simmons has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Jones. MP outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Good.
Hey, come on! Go achieve!
MP's got his
milestone. Wait, now I can.
Bogdan has played in big games before.
How do we use that?
Translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Outside Reed. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3.
Hey, come on!
And MP throws it down.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates
there we
for
go.
high-quality shots.
Hold up. Real quick. Mr. Posterizer. I need to do something.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
Yep. Mr. Postizer attack.
Steps back. Here's Edwards. And the ball goes out
Blocked.
of bounds. Last touch by MP. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles.
Come on.
1:33 left to play in the fourth. Outside Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Tipped away. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps
Come
possession.
as well, come as well, come
And
as
the
well.
Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. To the inside. MP, the pass to Powell. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Drains.
Hey, there we go.
And now a
Timeout,
10-point Los
Minnesota.
Angeles lead.
And
Come
this is a game
on.
they can build
Let's
off
go,
of. They kept
baby.
their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Clippers.
Let's
They
go.
look to run anytime they
Up
could.
by 10, a minute to
They
go.
set the tone with their pace. Their
Let's
transition
go,
game
baby.
was
Come on.
excellent.
And for the year, this will give
What
them
a
number
game.
17.
The chess match between these coaches just getting started.
What a game.
They face off
What
3
an ending.
times,
All I
so
need is one
we'll see
contact,
how
by
they
the way.
both adjust when they
All
meet
I
later
need
in the year against Minnesota.
Just one contact
And you
dunk
love
or
to get
something.
contributions
And,
from unlikely
apparently
sources.
I would,
It was a bit of a
get,
breakout
like,
game
go
for MP.
activity.
Now,
But
he was
hey,
a problem
maintain
over
this
the
lead.
last
We're up by 10. I'll call some
Crashing
timeouts if we
boards
need.
and
But a
came
minute to
away
go,
with a bushel
maintain it.
basket
That's
for
all
the
I need.
rebound.
Burn the clock. Get
Keeping
defense
us
going.
updated from the
I won't even
sideline.
mention
Rally the
offense.
force.
because-
Over that last break,
Offense
I
right
got
now
a
is
chance
not
to hear
important.
what
It's our
Chris Finch
defense.
said to the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. To stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul?
It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Alright, I guess got a foul here, but I do not agree with this call. We're going to see if it was a foul. Here, we're going to see. Where? Where is it? Wait, hold up. We're going to move in.
Great body and knows how to control it.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so
We're gonna
many
see.
of
I
these
think that should be
personal foul
overturned.
calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the
I
option
didn't
to
see
take a
anything.
second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Oh, it's overturned!
They see
We
clear
did it!
evidence of a bad call, and they're
Here
going
we
to
go.
overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the
Bang!
officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Simmons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2
All right,
from
he's
the free
shooting
throw
2.
line.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons.
All right, he's
on the
shooting 2, our
interior.
teammate here.
He's a very skilled player who
Simmons.
gets these calls routinely.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Second.
He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
MP,
Hey,
that was
come on.
good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you
Dagger.
finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
High
Block.
arcing shot.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just
Burn!
how to
Let's
attack the shot. They
go!
really came in
Come
with a
on,
great
get out of
mindset today.
here. Bye-bye, Timberwolves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's your ball game.
To have a
They still
stress-free
playing?
win on the road, very
What?
satisfying. The fans are already headed for the
Yep,
exit.
they're still playing. Is it? Are they? Yeah, they're still playing.
Down low. Here's Randall. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. So it's
That's
the
your ball
Clippers winning
game.
this one easily. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the
Clippers win it 98-83 in a fourth quarter barrage.
Before moving on to knockout rounds.
Going on a
That's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
big
broadcast.
run in that fourth quarter, shutting them out in that final 5 minutes.
Thanking you for watching.
And
So long,
it looks
everyone.
like the Clippers are going to be getting the going to Las Vegas if they can win their next game or just defeat their opponent by a lot of points. And yeah, I mean, if you take a look, there's our grade, 98-83. So, pretty good. 25 points on 14 rebounds, a double-double, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 75% from field goal range. Great. And then here, yeah, these were awesome. Take a look. Teammates graded very good. Contact layups. Yeah, this was a phenomenal game at the end. And that's going to end it for the stream, but we got our key game done. We win. We're going to be moving on to our next game. TGE the GOAT. TGE GOAT. So, yeah, it was a great game. We got it. So, yeah, take a look. It was great. Only thing I'd take back probably about that game is that final turnover that we had at the end. But yeah, overall, I got it. So, GG's, ladies and gentlemen. GG's.
You won?
Yep, I won.
Nice.
I won.
Good job.
And it was a crazy fourth quarter because I dominated them in that final fourth quarter.
Huge moment on the show
Oh, look at
today
this
as
guy.
I am ready to unveil my ultimate
have a
NBA
podcast going right
Dynasty
here.
ranking.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers.
I won't play
Number
Destiny.
2, Magic.
just listen to this guy.
Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's
You guys
obviously
ready?
Jordan's
It's
balls.
Jordan's balls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think it's some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan Spurs. You know, I feel like you put him a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know. It's
Russell?
just how long it took to get him. You know, it was
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3-7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show. Cutscene right now, TK. Just give me 1 minute.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
My Career Dynasty Letterman's Jacket. By playing through your NBA career with the same team, you can earn team and personal achievements that will unlock Dynasty Letterman's Jacket that you can wear around the city. Achievement milestones like an NBA championship or MVP award will earn you patches for your jacket, and it will customize it everywhere you go, reflecting your unique journey in the NBA. Oh wow, that's awesome. So now, alright, well, it was a great game. Everyone started to pile out of the arena. What a game, I gotta say, what a game.
Good job, MP.
And we now got a Dynasty jacket. But anyways though, I'll see you guys later in the next one. I'm gonna hop off. Great game, all in all. Thank you guys for watching, and peace, God bless, good night. Sorry, I'm going to be playing some Destiny. I'm probably putting on a stream, so see you guys later. Peace.